Important. Kyivprylad, literally Kyivdevice, is an enterprise that manufactures different devices of the aerospace and energy industries. Each day we use dozens of different appliances, which make our lives easier. Humanity is using millions of devices performing different functions. Hundreds of thousands of factories all around the world are engaged in manufacturing various devices. Today we will tell you about how equipment for one of the most interesting and mysterious spheres is made. We are talking about the aerospace industry. This facility is one of the few national enterprises where technology and traditions of space equipment manufacturing have been preserved. Engineers and developers design and create layouts of circuit boards, sketches of the device itself and its elements. Multiple factors need to be taken into account while creating the sketch. These include the functionality of the future device, area and conditions of its operation. The process might take a long time, especially if a complex device of limited utility is being designed. The process might take a long time, especially if a complex device of limited utility is being designed. When the circuit board is laid out, developers set the needed values for the electronic parts. Developing technical documentation for the device takes a lot of time as well. First, each circuit board is developed separately, and then its connection to the block is worked out. Only after that, the actual assembly of the device and its components begins. Engineers have to make sure the manufactured device and its elements are reliable. This is the task of the Department of Component Testing. The computer uploads a program into the device. It processes the data and outputs it to the next computer that shows what the device can see. That is, how it's going to react while operating at an electrical substation, on a spaceship, or wherever else it is going to be used. Workers begin to install electronic components onto the circuit board. Each element has its position marked on the board. The wires have special labels. The worker checks the layout and matches the label with the whole position on the board. Only after everything has been checked, the soldering begins. The wire is carefully stripped of insulation. A coat of tin is applied to each wire end. It's very important not to overheat the wires as they are multi-core. After that, a wire output is put into the corresponding hole and flooded with solder. Each workplace is equipped with a special ventilation system that removes harmful lead vapors contained in the solder. It takes about 2 weeks for an experienced worker to assemble such a circuit board. Special mention should be made of these fine wires. They are made of silver. In fact, the wires used in aerospace industry devices are often made of precious metals. It has to do with their physical properties. Silver, of all materials, conducts an electric current and heats the best. This device monitors dozens of processes on board a spaceship. It controls the temperature, the correct operation of landing sections, and other processes. There are several dozen such devices in a spacecraft. Assembly and testing of one device takes about 2 months of hard and meticulous work. Many devices, parts and mechanical mechanism components in the aerospace industry are made of aluminium, magnesium and titanium. The reason for that is their light weight and high durability, which is of great importance in space conditions. Milling machines are used to create such parts. The main task of the machine is to make highly durable casing parts. A worker puts an aluminium bank under the milling cutter, which removes the excessive material, thus creating a light and strong frame weighing about 200 grams. The aluminium blanks are delivered to the facility, ready for further processing. A 3D model is created based on the blueprint. Its parameters are translated into machine codes that define its working pattern. Each machine makes a component in approximately 2.5 hours. Earlier, the same task took about a week to complete.
Создание такой одной детали у станка уходит около 2,5 часов. Раньше та же работа занимала около недели. Машинное производство значительно отличается.
Automatic manufacturing differs greatly from hand labor in terms of productivity, precision, quality, and reliability. Unlike humans, robotic machines can store and process huge amounts of data, spending much less time on it.
Сама фреза выполняет свою
The
работу.
mill cutter does its job gradually. First, the tool removes the top layer of the material, and then it cuts the blank into the required shape. Aluminium shavings, which appear during the machine's operation, are later recycled. The machine is equipped with a special cooling system, which is often used in aluminium processing. It protects the working surfaces and the mill cutter itself from deformation caused by heat.
И защищает рабочие поверхности и сам инструмент от деформации в результате перегревания. Параллельно с монтажом элементов платы,
Along with circuit boards, line workers assemble casings for microprocessor devices. The assembly fitter assembles a circuit board support. Each operation is controlled and has its own quality requirements. These devices are used in underground railways, metallurgy, and at electrical substations. The case is filled with circuit boards, and then the product is sent to the technical quality control department. There, the devices undergo several stages of trials and calibration. Upon completion of the testing, if the device's quality and correct operation are confirmed, it is shipped to the client. Die casting of components and casings is an important stage in the industrial process. Find out about it in our next episode.
Но об этом мы расскажем вам в следующем выпуске.